Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for Sagittarius this week. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are the messages for Sagittarius this week? What are the major themes? We'll start there. What is the major theme of Sagittarius this week? Ooh, look at that. It's a new life in reverse. So when this new life card shows up in reverse, it carries a slightly different meaning. When it's upright, it definitely suggests that things are moving forward onto a new path. When it's in reverse, it's sort of like there is this idea of the birth of a new idea, but it's almost as if you sort of have to acknowledge you have to acknowledge something within yourself first. And that it's okay to admit when you don't know something, or when there's some sort of responsibility you have to take for something. This new life is here still. So don't take it as if it's the opposite message. It's more of a time here where you're at the beginning of something, but you haven't quite hit your stride yet. You're sort of immersed in the newness of all of this new energy that's sort of coming in to teach you something. And it's important to stay curious and to sort of delight in the not knowing, if you can. Sometimes that can be difficult. Sometimes it can be very difficult to adopt a miracle mindset, but that's almost exactly what this card wants you to do, is to see that a new life is possible, even if you have no idea how it's going to unfold, because you haven't hit that stride yet. When it comes to relationships, this card can sort of be a sign that there is like something in the air when it comes to a new partnership, or something shifting in an existing partnership. So regardless of what's going on for you in your life right now, this card suggests to me that things are about to take a new turn. New turn? That's not really what I want to say. Things are about to take a turn in a new direction. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's jump into the tarot cards and see. Now, again, seeing it in reverse does not suggest that, oh, you get the opposite of a new life. No, it just means that things aren't at the place where it's going to be sort of revealed yet. There's some things yet to uncover, if that makes sense. What's at the center of this for Sagittarius this week? Do you see that? It was a Ten of Cups. It's in reverse. So, Ten of Cups in reverse to me is a card that says, I'm not worthy of this. And now, I want you to examine that on the subconscious level. Do you believe you're worthy of a new life that includes emotional satisfaction and content feelings? Sort of this idea of like feeling really emotionally fulfilled. Do you believe you're worthy of that? That could be why this new life card is in reverse and why the Ten of Cups is in reverse, because you've sort of got some inner work left to do on how worthy you feel of love and new beginnings. Do you feel worthy of a new beginning? Look at all of this stuff in reverse, Sagittarius. Sorry, I feel like they go like this. So we've got an Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse sort of reminds me of the new life card in reverse, in that it still means there's a new beginning. It just means that there's something left to do for this new beginning to actually be birthed into existence. And the Ten of Cups in reverse is sort of signaling me that you may have some beliefs about your worthiness. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse is making me wonder, again, do you feel worthy of a new beginning? Do you feel like you've missed an opportunity? Do you feel like you're not a priority? Something is missing in this bigger picture. That's why this card's in reverse. That's why this card's in reverse. That's why this card's in reverse. The Nine of Wands is the only one in reverse that I'm sort of excited about, because when the Nine of Wands is in reverse, it says to me that you're ready to be free. And that the only thing holding you back may be an old story or a lack of trust, but seeing the Nine of Wands in reverse to me It's not a conventional way to read that card. But when I see the Nine of Wands in reverse, I often think this person is now ready. They're ready. They're ready, and they see that they're the only obstacle in their way. That they have to get out of their own way. And so that's good news. You just have to get out of your own way for this new life to be birthed, for this Ace of Pentacles to begin, for this 10 of Cups to be realized. But the energy is all around you. The energy is all around you for this new beginning. Lovers in reverse. Something's out of harmony. I'm telling you, you got to get out of your own way, Sag. You're something in your energy is not in balance with the idea of worthiness, new beginnings, love, freedom. You're blocking yourself with some sort of belief that needs to be put to rest. Four of Swords. You've got to put that big mind of yours to rest. I feel like you're getting in your own way. And I mean, I have Sag in my chart, so please don't take this as a criticism. This is ringing true for me as well. You've got to get out of your own way if you want this to happen. And I believe that you want it to happen, but I'm worried that you're not feeling worthy of it. And that you feel like there's no way it's possible. Yeah, you don't believe you're going to be victorious. You don't believe you're going to be successful. And I'm concerned that that's because you don't feel like you're worthy of it. And I want to ask you, how come? How come you don't feel worthy of this? You know what I mean? It's interesting. It's like there's a self-doubt that's creating a sabotaging situation. You could be comparing yourself overly to the external world. So you could be falling into that trap where let's say you're on social media, and every time you scroll through, you see people getting married, you see people going on trips, you see people buying a new home or having a baby or whatever it is that you want. You see other people doing it, and you got that comparative mindset, and that's creating a lot of blocks for you. Interesting. You've got to shed that. As I'm saying that to myself, I'm shaking my head and thinking, you know, I can benefit from this message as well. You've got to put that mind at rest here, because you're not seeing things as they are, and as a result, you're blocking yourself from attaining the very things that are here for you. The energy is all here. It's just that it's like you don't feel like you deserve it or you're worthy of it. You're worthy. We're all worthy. It's not a question of deserving and entitlement. It's not about that. It's just that there's nothing about you that makes you not worthy of this, except whatever it is that you're telling yourself. You know, whatever's going on in your mind is creating a situation where, yeah, self-care is required. The ultimate card for that, here it is, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's time to stop sort of being self-absorbed in this way where you're comparing yourself to others. You feel out of balance. You don't feel worthy. You feel like there's no hope for a new beginning. That's all keeping you trapped. That's keeping you trapped, and it's sort of fulfilling itself. It's sort of like you're saying to the universe, I'm not worthy. The universe is like, okay, all right. Okay, you're not worthy. I guess this is all going to be delayed then until you feel worthy. So, my dear Sagittarius, let's get on the transformation highway that you're avoiding. There's the Death card in reverse. And start shifting these mindsets away from lack, away from not worthy, away from lack of balance and harmony, away from comparing to others. And look at that, gratitude. The Four of Wands in reverse is a key card for me that cues us to say, what am I grateful for? Instead of what am I missing or what am I lacking? Like, no, what am I grateful for? And I can use this as well. So there's no judgment here, but there's the Judgment card. And the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. You're overthinking some outcomes and you're freaking yourself out. You've convinced yourself somehow that you're not worthy of any of these changes in your life. You're not worthy of the things that you see other people have, and then you're making comparisons and how come not me? And you know, that's all holding you back and creating delays and obstacles. So I almost, like, I'm sorry to say it, my dear Sagittarius, but you got to get out of your own way. You got to get out of your own way here and shift how you're looking at the world, shift how you're thinking, shift everything. You're so full of self-doubt that you're needing to really let go of what you're denying yourself. You're sort of denying yourself all of this by hanging on to that sort of feeling and that belief about yourself, you know. This is a time of self-realization. You're experiencing sort of a spiritual awakening here. So knowing your motives and being transparent with yourself and really looking at the truth. I can't help but, like, there's so many cards here that make me think that you're, you know, needing to really look at the expectations that you're holding and maybe release them. Like this Lover's card in reverse can sometimes be a signal that we have expectations that we're not willing to release. And sometimes having an open heart is the key. You know, releasing those expectations, having an open heart, believing in yourself, knowing that you're worthy, right? Instead of sort of denying this transformative energy that's trying to creep in here with this Death card. You're clinging to past, you're fearing change. Even though I think you want change, you might be feeling it. You could be mourning a loss that you haven't let go of. And that mourning needs to transform into gratitude. Instead of being like, I can't get over this loss, to be like, I'm so grateful I had that experience for the time that I had it. Instead of being like, I can't get over that I don't have that anymore. You know, and like, I'm staring at that Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well and thinking to myself, Sagittarius, you need to take care of yourself. You need to ground yourself. You need to sort of stop this idea that everything is material. Everything is not material. This is a sort of a key moment for you to understand that you can heal yourself by grounding yourself in the present, releasing the past, finding strength in community, and the belief in an abundant, infinitely abundant universe. Like, there's a lot of things running through your mind right now that you need to put to rest with that Four of Swords in reverse. You're almost not recognizing how dangerous this burnout is going to be. You've got to stop this. You need to spend some time recovering from whatever it is that you feel like you haven't healed yet. You know, there's something here creating an imbalance, and it's causing some self-destructive behaviors here that some self-care could really be of benefit to you. You need to give yourself permission to slow down and heal, and to remove yourself from this dynamic where you're comparing yourself to others, and it's just putting you in a lack of balance here. I'm going to leave it at that for you, Sagittarius. If this reading has resonated, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. It's so nice to connect with you through these readings. I feel like the more when people watch the readings, the more so the messages resonate for them. So thank you so much for tuning in and supporting the channel. I'm sending you so much love and light, my friends. Take care.